Yo, what's up, Ethan?
Fine, it's the end of the week.
End of the week. End of the week, dude. Weekend is here.
That's dope.
Matter of fact, I think as soon as we are live.
What's up?
Matter of fact, I think as soon as for the live thing, we are live.
Yeah, tell the students we're live. You're good, dude. Who is Face Snoop Dogg?
Oh, I got it. I did it.
Nice, dude. Very good job, dude.
That's dope.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, he's like the guy who I helped get affiliated, or I don't know if he is.
Who? Face Snoop Dogg? Who's this Face Snoop Dogg guy?
Yeah. He's like this guy who is on Twitch. He has a lot of followers, like over 200 followers on Twitch.
That's cool. Have I met him before?
No, I don't think you have, but you know, he made me a 6K fee for my Twitch account.
Oh, he did?
And I can't thank him enough.
Oh, that's dope, dude. That's really nice of him. It's really nice when people do that. Oh, nice. Bong coins. Actually, what is it? This should be working now. We should
What should be working?
I think I fixed all the graphics on the Twitch stream, so they should work. I got a new thing called Sammy. The next time someone redeems like a bond coin, it'll go through. But like the hydrate and everything should work. Hoogly boogly. Nice. Okay, cool. We got a lot of stuff. People posting in here. Cool. What else what have I done recently? I've done a lot of things.
Hey, Dr. Gold?
Yeah, what's up, dude?
I'm so curious about this.
What's up?
What are these other ones? Like office hours, waiting room, lunchroom, or
yeah, so the waiting room was for like when we get big and like I can't have everyone in the office hours chat. I'm gonna put people in the waiting room, and then I'll just like bring people in as because if there are too many people, then it becomes like kind of a mess to try and like do everything right. So yeah, that's why we have the waiting room. Okay, cool. Oh yeah. So I mailed off some of the gifts that people asked for. So yes, the laptop got mailed yesterday. I mailed the laptop off. It's real.
Somebody got the laptop, bro.
Somebody got the laptop. Nick got it. Too funny. Nick won the PS5 last summer, and then he won the laptop this summer. I've been giving Nick a lot of stuff.
Bro. Cheater.
He's not a cheat. It's random. Everyone watched it. It's live. I did it live. It's random. Like it's completely random.
Yeah.
You
gonna win this next one.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll instate some rules. Maybe I'll make some rules that you can't get the grand prize more than twice or something. I don't know. But I still want people to work hard though. I don't want to tell people like they can't win anymore. But it's it really was a crapshoot. It was like a 1 in 3 chance. What is this multi-segment 5 questions? Oh, this is cool. Is this the physics you're doing, Demented?
Yeah,
That's not cool, fun. Dude. It's not fun? Okay, well, that's fine, dude. Let me help you with it, dude.
I have a good teacher. It's just boring.
He asked the question first.
Yeah, he asked the question way back, dude, at 6:45 this morning. I was asleep.
Y'all be doing anything but something for real, bro.
Anything but something. Is that what you were saying yesterday, Shaq? You're like, y'all doing anything but something? I'm just like, what does that even mean, dude? Y'all doing anything but something?
No. That was the wrong one. That was just to show my current work.
Oh, okay. Which is the one you needed help with?
The latest one.
The latest one you
it
posted.
Was 7:58 EST.
Is it a doc? Is this the Google? Is this the Google doc you sent? Here, let me open it up. Oh, okay, cool, got it.
For my team.
Okay, you want to just do the questions? The questions are probably pretty good, right? We can do the questions. Yeah. This is actually really great shit. Honestly, this is really good stuff. Yeah, this is. One sec. Let me get this a little bit bigger. Let me get a screenshot of it, and then we can go through it. This is good. This is kinematics. Shaq, what are you up to? You're at 400 subs yet?
No, I just got 300 like yesterday.
Dude, you're gonna see, dude. It's gonna pick up exponentially. Though, man.
I'm at 320 now, but I just.
That's
hit
big, dude. Nice. Dude.
That's dope.
320, dude. That's dope.
I have to upload a short too, but I don't know what to upload it on.
Is there a new season coming out or something?
No.
No.
Let's see, I might have a clip.
Afternoon teacup. What's up, dude? Okay, cool. Everyone's here. Let me introduce everyone. Welcome everyone to Office Hours. My name is Dr. Gold. This is Actual Education, the stream that helps you out with your math homework, science homework, all type of shit. We give out V-Bucks. Roblox today. Yes, we are gonna play Roblox later today. You guys vote on what Roblox game.
I just went up 1 sub. Let's go.
Oh, nice, dude. You're up at what? 321 now? What's up?
Yep. 3,
What's
2,
up?
1.
3, 2, 1. What's up, Teacup? Hello. Yes. Awesome. We will finish the cart ride game. I'm down. Yeah, let's play the cart ride game. I'm down to do it.
What's that?
Yeah, that'll be pretty fun.
Well, I don't think I want to play for Roblox. I got some other stuff to do.
That's okay. Yeah, you don't have to play. You know, it's just kind of fun to play sometimes. We got some new people in the chat. Who do we got? We got the Folded Peeper, right? You're Ian's friend. Welcome, Folded Peeper. Welcome. Yes, and who else is new here in the chat? Who's
Me.
Hey, wait,
Snoopin'? Who's Snoopin'? Snoopin' in 60
Me.
FPS? That's pretty cool. Yeah, what's up, dude?
That's me.
Yes. When did the bond coins be restarting? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to restart them. I think I'm going to do like tiers. Yes, Ethan, what's up? Ask your question.
Ooh.
Oh, did it not work?
Oh,
Oh, the
wait.
bond coin thing should work. Damn it. Why is it not working?
Wait, what bond coin thing?
Whoa, this is, one sec, let me fix this. Why is this not connecting, dude? Oh, that's so dumb. Okay. Alright, now it's connected. Now it'll work. Okay, that's weird. Okay, yeah. The tiers will probably do that. Yeah, Ethan, what's up? What was your question real quick, dude?
Y'all doing
No.
math?
Yes,
Yeah.
we're gonna do physics right now. If you have a math,
is
we're gonna do. There's some math questions next. Teacup asked a math question. So did Ethan, and Folded Peeper. If you have a question,
No.
yeah, you. What do you ask?
I'll take whatever.
I'll take whatever.
Alright.
All right, cool. All right.
Yo, go. So, like,
Can I ask my
I was looking at, like, my statistics from, like, this, like, YouTube website. Well, it's not from YouTube, but it's, like,
The what from
it's
Social Blade? Yeah, I
right?
know Social Blade. I
Yeah.
used to use Social Blade.
So they were like, I looked at my future projections, and they were saying I'd be at 1,300 subs in 2 months.
Yeah, but that's based if it was linear. That's assuming that your growth is linear. That's assuming that, like, for instance, like your growth looks like a straight line. In reality, if you ever do anything in social media and whatnot, it's usually exponential. Like, because every person that subscribes to your channel is going to tell their friends, and those friends are going to tell those friends, and those friends are going to tell those friends, and it becomes like a whole like pyramid scheme. It's like it's pretty cool. But yeah, dude, you'll be up there in no time, dude.
They said I should be at 328 subs by tonight. I'm
Oh
7
wow, dude,
subscribers
that's
away.
cool. That's cool. That's very cool, dude. Nice, dude. What's up, Folded Peeper? What's up, dude?
He said he has a YouTube channel.
Yes, Shaq does have a YouTube. Shaq, do you want to post your YouTube channel in the office hours? You can tag Folded Peeper so he can follow it. You can put it there. If you want.
Yeah,
Yo, I'll
sure.
follow too. I got you.
Yeah,
Thank
everyone
you.
follow Shaq, dude. Get him up there. So this is a big thing I do in this Discord too. Is I like to promote people who are also trying to like start their own streams or start their own like YouTube content, whatever. Like so, like we're here to like help you out with that. You know, it's a long game. It's a long game to get there. All right, Demented. Let's go over your physics stuff. You want some help with this? Okay.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Everyone else follow along. If you don't understand stuff, maybe just ask questions. This is physics, so it's kind of a little bit advanced, but like a lot of the concepts aren't like super difficult. Okay, football player starting from rest on line of scrimmage accelerates a straight line for 1.5 seconds, and then during some time he changes the magnitude of his acceleration to that. With this acceleration, he continues in the same direction for another 1.2 seconds until he reaches a speed of 3.4 meters per second. What is the value of his acceleration, assumed to be constant, during the initial 1.5 second period? Oh, okay. That's cool. Wow, dude, your teacher's a bitch. This is a hard question.
I knew it.
Dude, fuck, bro. What?
Wait,
What? Your teacher's a fucking bitch. All right, never mind. All right, sorry. Sorry. I just sometimes, dude, this like
No,
what
it's fine.
like even this like throws me to. I have a PhD in physics. I spent a decade in grad school in physics, and even I'm just like, what? Why are you asking this? Like, it's just fucking weird.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, okay. Let's draw out what happens. Okay. So I like to like draw like little like time graphs of like what's happening. Okay. So we have time equals 0, right? That's always where someone starts. Okay. And then we have some other time, which is going to be time is equal to 1.5 seconds later. Okay.
Yeah.
And then they change their acceleration and continue for another 1.2. Okay. So this is going to be t is equal to what?
1.2 seconds.
No. It's 1.2 seconds after the 1.5. So what's that going to be?
Oh, you add those two up, so it's
Good.
2.7.
Yes, nice. This is 2.7 seconds. Okay, cool. All right, so now let's write like all the different shit that's happening here, okay? So during the 1.5 seconds, they have some acceleration. Like in between here, there is some acceleration that we do not know, okay? I know that they start from rest, so what's the velocity of them at time equals 0?
I'm lost.
It's okay. All right, so
Could you
let's...
repeat that one more time?
Yeah. So, what we're going to do is we're going to write down what the velocity of this football player is at all these different time points, okay? And the thing I can start with is at time 0. Time 0 is the beginning. It's when the football player is sitting there, they're going, hut, 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 you know, and that's when he's at rest. So what's his velocity when he's at rest? What would the number
0.
be? 0. Okay. That's 0. Good. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right. And then he accelerates for some amount, and he's going to have a new velocity here, which I don't know what it is, right? Because in order to figure out what his new speed is, I need to know what the acceleration is. We'll get to that. All right. And then at 2.7 seconds, okay, well, let's see. From 1.5 to 2.7, right, he has another acceleration, right? He changes his acceleration. What's his acceleration from 1.5 to 2.7? We gotta like read in here in the word problem. It's kind of tricky, honestly. Like they say like during a negligible amount of time, which means like
Be 1.2, right?
good. Yeah, 1.1. It's this right here.
Oh,
1.1. See how it says he changes his acceleration to 1.1? So he's accelerating at some amount here, and then here he's doing it at 1.1. Okay? That's where this bitch comes from. All right. Okay, and then this is the cool thing. We can figure this out, all right? What is his velocity at 2.7 seconds, which is the end of all the stuff?
1.4.
Not 1.4. That's the answer.
Oh.
No, that's the final answer. Yeah, this stuff down here, dude, is the final answer. That's what the final answer is going to be.
That's what the final answer is.
But let's read. Let's see.
3.4.
Good. Yes, because he continues in the same direction for 1.2 seconds until he reaches a speed of 3.4. Okay, that tells me the velocity here is 3.4. Okay, see how we set this all up? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, based on all of this shit, they want to know what this is, the value of this acceleration. Okay, it's kind of a pain in the ass, right? So we're gonna call this a variable, right? I'm gonna call this x. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay.
Yeah.
The other thing I don't know, right, is I don't know what his speed is after 1.5 seconds, right? I'm gonna call that y. Okay, just as another variable, right? Okay. So if we wanted to figure out what x is, right, his acceleration, how could I figure out what the acceleration is of something?
You use one of the 5 fab equations.
Good. They call it the Fab Five, really?
Yeah. I don't even know what the word means.
Fuck, Fab Five, dude. That's gross. Okay.
What do you guys call it? That's what my teacher calls it.
I call it. There's the 3 mechanics equations. Yeah.
It's 3?
There are 3. There are 3. Here, let's just teach them real quick. All right. For everyone else who's like completely fucking lost and just like, what is this? This is physics. All right. Here are the 3 equations we have. X is equal to x naught plus v naught t plus 1/2 at squared. Have you seen this equation before, Demented?
Yeah.
Okay. What this equation does is tells you what your position is based on your initial position. Okay. All right, here, let's put this down. Position.
Okay.
Okay. as well as your initial speed or initial velocity. Velocity is the same thing as speed. It just has a direction to it, okay?
Oh, yeah.
At a certain
Velocity would be a
time.
scalar?
Good. Yes. Scalars and vectors, right? Yeah. And then based on your acceleration, okay, acceleration is like how fast your speed is changing is what it is. And also at the same time, okay? These are all the variables, all right?
Yeah.
The other equation that we know is that your velocity is equal to your initial velocity. This is like initial speed, the speed you start with,
Yeah.
okay? Plus the acceleration times the time, okay? Accel and time, okay? There is a third equation that I don't think we're going to need to use, which is just this. V squared minus V naught squared equals 2a. And then this is delta x is what this is. This is your change
In
position.
direction?
Change in
Oh,
position. Change in position. This is acceleration. This is initial velocity. And then this is your final velocity.
For each equation, when would they be used?
Good.
When you're looking for like that one
Right.
variable?
So what you do in physics, this is the whole strategy in physics. Physics is basically a big puzzle game is what it is, but it's a big puzzle with like shit that's like real. This is the cool thing is that like these equations describe like what happens if like for instance I drop my water bottle or if I chuck a baseball at somebody. Like these equations literally will tell you where the baseball is or like if, you know, the water bottle takes a certain amount of time to fall or something. But how you figure out which one to use is you look at your question and you see what variables do I have and which variables am I missing. And you want to use the equation that only has one thing missing, okay? So let's look for an example here, okay? I'm trying to figure out what my acceleration is, okay? And what I have, right? Let's hear. I'm trying to figure out my acceleration, right? What are the things I have?
You have velocity,
Good.
position.
I have my initial velocity, which is 0. I have my I don't know my position actually. Don't know anything about the position here, right? Position is like I know nothing about position, right?
And
I
then
do know the time. The time, right, is 1.5. This is always like the initial time. Whenever we use these equations, this t is measured as the amount of time from the initial thing. So if my initial velocity in this case is this one, then t is going to be 1.2 because it's the amount of time away from the initial. It's just like you're going to use it at different, you know, instances is how this works. But yeah, okay. So, yeah, so we know the time. We know the initial velocity. We don't know the acceleration. And we kind of know the velocity. This is the final velocity. We know that the final velocity is y, okay? We're going to figure out what it is later, but and this is why your teacher is a bitch.
Is this a 4-segment question?
It's a 2-segment. It's a two-parter. It's a two-parter to do it, and I'll show you why.
God,
Yeah,
I
okay.
was about to cry.
Yeah,
They teach
okay.
you the whole different thing in school, right? Cause like it's different, bro.
What's up? What's up, Folded Peeper?
Like they teach me like different shit in school, bro.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah. They teach us shit in physics, which I think you'd probably do in your junior year, right, or sophomore year, maybe junior.
Yeah, it's around senior. No, you start this at
Senior.
senior for me.
Oh, okay, cool. Every school is different. Okay, so look, I have this. Fuck. I have this shit that I'm. No. Don't cut it. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna look and be like, which one of these? This is how I'm gonna do this, Demented. Which one of these equations am I gonna use? Okay. So first of all, am I gonna use this equation?
No,
Why am I not gonna use that equation?
because it has velocity and time
Well, velocity is fine, right? I have velocity. I
And-
have time. This is okay.
and an
I have these.
acceleration.
I have
Acceleration
acceleration.
also.
I have time. This is all okay. The reason why I do not want to use this equation is this has positions in it. I have nothing. I do not have anything in terms of positions. Okay. I don't know where this football player is starting or finishing. I have no clue. So I am not going to use this one. Okay. And for the same reason, I'm not going to use this one either. No. Because this one also has positions, which I don't have. Okay. I'm going to end up using this equation because it has velocity, right? Initial velocity, acceleration, and time. It has all the things I want, right? So
Yeah.
this is what I'm going to use. I'm going to use this equation, okay? So, knowing that, I can write out what that equation is, right? Which is v equals v naught plus at. So we have v equals v naught plus at, right? Which is going to become y, right? This final velocity y is equal to my initial velocity 0 plus my acceleration, okay? Which I don't know my acceleration. That's x, right? Times t, which is going to be times 1.5, okay? Our end goal of this whole puzzle is to try to figure out what x is, okay? Do you see here from this equation, what do I need in order to figure out what x is?
You're gonna have to, what's it called? Isolate the variable.
Isolate the variable. Okay, sure. So this is y equals 1.5x, right? Okay, so what do I do next?
Divide by y.
Not divide by y. Divide by y here, right? This is just going to turn into 1 equals 1.5x over y. That's not right. We don't want that. Remember, we're trying to solve for x. Whenever you're trying to solve for x, right, you try to get rid of the shit in front of it, right? In front of
So yeah, the 1.5.
Good. You're going to divide by the 1.5. Divide by the 1.5. Okay. What you eventually get here, right, is that x is equal to y divided by 1.5, okay? Which, cool. So in order for me to figure out what the acceleration is, I need to know what y is, okay? I need to know what this is, all right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to figure out what y is. This is why this is a two-parter question, because I got to figure out what y is first before I can figure out what x is, all right? So now let's look at, like, this situation, right, which is from the 1.5 to the 2.7, okay? So again, I have my t. My difference in time here is 1.2. I have my acceleration, which is 1.1. What's my final velocity? What's my initial velocity?
Your initial velocity, 3.4.
3.4. Where are we getting 3.44? No, that's the final velocity.
Oh, that's the final. Oh, the
right?
Initial is
This is
0.
initial. This is final, right?
Oh, 1.5. Would it be 1.5?
What? No, that's the time. That's the time. That's the time.
Problem. It's
okay.
0.
No. The velocity here, remember, was y. We haven't figured it out yet. We're trying to figure out what this in-between velocity is, right? This in-between velocity here is y, okay? Or sorry, initial velocity here is y. The final velocity is 3.4. That's correct. Okay? This is the hardest part, Demented, is figuring, it's honestly setting up this picture and then figuring out, like, what the different things are. In reality, how this is working, Demented, is you have, like, one situation, right, which is all this shit, and then you have another situation, which is all of this, okay? And you're going to use the information from this situation to help you figure out what's happening in this situation. That's the whole strategy here, okay? All right. So I can use my equation here again, right? So let's use this equation. I'll use a different color here. So again, we're gonna use v equals v naught plus at, right? So that's 3.4 is equal to v naught. That's y. Plus,
I love you.
Plus acceleration times time. Nice to see you, Grim. 1.1 times 1.2. Okay. All right. So how can we solve for y here?
Wouldn't you start off with multiplying the 1.1 by
That's
1.2?
Yes. Yes. Good. Okay. Good. Yes. So where's my calculator?
It'd be 2.2, right?
No, that would be 1.1 times 2. It's not quite. This is gonna be 1.1 times.
Oh shit.
1.2. Who do you know? Shit. What's up, dude? This is
My
1.32.
video, like I just uploaded it 20 minutes ago. It already has 120 views.
Nice, dude.
That's dope.
Dude, dope, dude. Yeah, I told you, man. It's gonna grow exponentially, dude. You're good. Okay, what do I do next here, Demented?
Isolate the y.
How do I isolate the y?
Get rid of the shit that's
Attached to it.
1.3.
How do I get rid of this?
1.32.
How do I get rid of the 1.32?
Divide.
No, not divide. What's happening here? No, what's happening? What is the 1.32
Oh, it's
doing?
adding.
It's adding. What's the opposite of adding?
Subtraction.
Why does that sound so different? That beep sound.
Which one?
That buzz, the one that you just, yeah. Why does it sound so different?
What do you mean? What do you, is it
It
different
does-
than
it
it used
does-
to be?
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know. It's always been like that. I have a couple of them.
yeah, that's the one I was thinking. Yeah, that one. That
yeah,
one.
that one's good too. Yeah, I have a bunch of them. Yeah.
I just got logged out of my PlayStation account for Fortnite.
Yeah, don't get fucking banned again, bro, dude. You keep getting banned on all these platforms. I don't know why.
I swear they think I'm hacking, bro. I swear.
Bro, you're
I-
using too much
I
Zen.
need-
Swear to God.
Starting to think
I
you
need
are
to make
hacking.
a, I need
Shaq,
to,
dude.
I need
What?
to make a whole. I need to make a whole YouTube video. On,
You
like,
should
my
be like,
setup
yo,
and
they thought I was
everything.
hacking, dude. Yo, is Nadia like pretty much straight up just admitting she hacks now, or she uses a VPN?
She's still trying to like cover. She uses a VPN and she actually cheats.
Yeah, right, dude. Man, dude, that's so whack. But whatever. Okay. All right. Anyways, so y here demented is 2.08, right? If I subtract from both sides, okay. What am I gonna use this with now? Like, let's remember. I know this is the hard
original
thing.
one.
The original
X
one, right?
equals
Good.
2.08 divided by 1.5.
Yes, dude. Yes, bro. Yes, dude. Oh my god, I honestly I didn't think you were gonna remember that because like a lot of kids forget that. Well, a lot of kids
I
forget
did it.
like this is the whole thing that we're doing, right? So I'm gonna do this 2.08 divided by 1.5, and I'm gonna get 1.38, which rounds to 1.4.
I did it, ma.
Dude, fuck your teacher, bro, dude. That's a fucking hard question. Like, Jesus, dude. I've never seen that before.
Wait till I get into functions class. You're gonna.
Oh my god,
words
dude.
that are gonna come out of your
I'm
mouth.
I'm about to like just like murder myself, dude. Oh, okay. Well, this one's easy. Let's just do this one real quick. Okay. Let's try this one. Submarines accelerate uniformly from a velocity of 7.2 for 65
Right.
seconds. Determine
Are
its
you for real just
acceleration.
gonna do his questions?
Yeah, let me do this one just because it's basically the same thing, and I want to stay on the same topic. And then I'll do yours, Ethan. But let me just do this one real quick. Otherwise, I'm gonna. There's a thing called like being in the zone, and if like I switch topics like to like sporadically, like people are just gonna like not know what's going on. This one will take like literally like 2 minutes. Okay.
Run.
Submarine is accelerated uniformly from a velocity of 7.2 for 65 seconds. Determine its acceleration if it covered a distance of 750 meters while accelerating. This is a good one. Okay. So again, Demented, what are all the... Here's what you do in physics, dude. Just look at the numbers and be like, yo, what the fuck are all the numbers? Like what are they?
So the 7.2 meters
Uh-huh.
is the speed, and it's going west for 65 seconds. So we got
Yeah, yeah.
time and velocity
Good.
and
So
position.
So time is 65, okay? This is a velocity. Which velocity is this? Is this initial velocity or final velocity?
Initial.
Good. Important. It's very important you say which one this is. So this is initial velocity, which is 7.2, okay? And then this is a distance of 750, right? So that means my final position is 750 and my initial position is 0, is what we're just going to say, okay?
Yep.
All right. These are now the things I have, right? So we're going to go back. You always ask me, like, wait, which equation do I use? Let's look. Based on this, right? And I think what we're trying to figure out is A, right? We're trying to figure out A.
Yeah.
Which one of these equations has the things in the box?
Third one.
Third one. Does it? No.
No, because it has change in position, and we're not looking for that. It'd be the first one.
Right. Well, change of position's okay. That's okay. This is also x minus x naught. Okay. This is okay. What does this have that this doesn't? Or sorry, what is this missing? What is this missing?
Time.
Time. Good. Yeah. Sorry. Wait. Yeah. Time. Yes. This one doesn't have time. So we don't want to use this one. Okay. I want to use. I want to use something with the time, right? In this one, if I wanted to use this, I would need the final velocity. You see how I don't have the final velocity?
No.
I don't have the final velocity, so I can't use this. I can't use this equation. Okay. Which means I can't use this one either. Because this one also has a final velocity. I don't have the final velocity. This is the one I have to use.
Yeah.
See? X and X naught right here. V naught and T. V naught T. And then A and T. We're trying to figure out A, okay?
Mhm.
So we're going to end up using this equation. Okay? So, now what we do is we plug it in and see what we get, right? So let's remember our equation. X, and you have to remember these. X equals X naught plus V naught T plus 1/2 AT squared, okay? Let's plug some numbers in, all right? X
Yep.
is 750. X naught is 0. V naught is 7.2. T is 65. Is it minutes or seconds? Always make sure it's
Seconds.
seconds. Good. You make sure everything's in seconds. 65 plus 1/2 A, right, times squared. So that's 65 squared. Okay. Now this is simple. This is simple to solve. Okay.
Yes,
'Cause
so
this-
much information. This is.
I
good.
know, but 750 equals, and then this is going to be the was it 7.2 times 65. Okay, so that's 468. So we get 468 plus 1/2 times A times 65 squared. Man, that's annoying. What's 65? Oh my God, Jesus, what? 65 times 65. That's 4225. Now let's just divide it by 2. Let's just divide it by 2 while we're at it, because we already have the 1/2.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I get 750 equals 468 plus 2112.5 times A. Okay? What do I do next?
Add them up.
Add what up?
The 468 plus 2112.5.
Not quite. This has an A attached to it, okay?
Oh, it has an A, so we have to get rid of it. So you'd subtract the 21125. Oh no, the
No.
400. Would it?
No, let's get rid of this. Yeah, we're going to subtract 468 from both sides here.
Mhm.
Okay? Because this is, again, this is the number furthest away from this. We're going to do this one first, right? So if I have 750 minus 468. Oh, it doesn't like that. 750 minus 468, right? That's going to give us 282. So now I have 282 equals 2112.5 times A. What's the last step?
Subtract? Oh no, you'd have to get rid of the
I'm trying to get rid of
21.
this. How do I get rid of that?
yeah. Subtraction.
No. What is this doing to
Division.
the A?
Oh,
Division.
yeah, it's yeah.
This is multiplying. Opposite of multiplication is division. So 280. Okay. 282 divided by 2112.5. There we go. We get 0.133, okay, is equal to A. Do you know what the units for acceleration are?
So no.
Oh, we gotta know these.
Meters over seconds.
Meters over
Squared?
seconds squared. And let's see, is that the answer? Yeah, look at this. 0.13 meters squared.
Oh yeah.
That was fun.
Cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me help some other kids with some questions, and then
Yeah.
if we have free time, I can go through the rest of these for you. But that should at least get the ball rolling on like how to do stuff.
Yeah.
You know. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Yes.
Super real. That's a lot of questions, you know.
We asked 2 questions. It's not a lot of questions. Nice. The
Oh.
animation works. Yay!
Yes.
I'm happy. I got the animation to work finally. Yes. I had to. I'm not using Lorn board anymore. I'm using something called Sammy. I had to figure this out. Demented gets Boncoin. Nice. Oh, that puts you at 60, dude. I'm gonna buy you a video game, dude.
Is kind of complete. Yes.
I'm gonna buy you a video game, dude. You. Oh, these are the equations you have. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I don't know what the 4th and 5th one are. Those are just.
Oh, that's average. No. What the shit is that actually? Sorry, what? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. No, the 4th equation is similar to the 4th equation is basically this one. The first equation is average velocity, or yes, well, it's distance with average velocity, and then what's the other one that's weird here? What's the difference between equation 3 and equation 5? There is no difference. There's no difference between equation 3 and equation 5. What the
Yeah,
hell?
they're the exact same. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Why is it called the 5 fab?
One has
What
a,
is this bullshit?
one has a plus and one has a minus. I don't understand that. I think one of
What's
them
the
is like
difference
things.
between-
I don't get it. Well, something probably has negative acceleration in it. I don't know.
Oh, when you decelerate instead of accelerate.
Yeah, your teacher is weird.
It's the entirety of Canada because we're forced to use whatever fucking.
Oh, I
bullshit
forgot
that
you're in
is.
Canada. Where are you in? You're in BC or what?
Ontario. Worst
Ontario. Oh, really? Isn't that with Quebec? Isn't Quebec up there or some shit?
Yeah. Yeah, Quebec's near, but
That's a cool place.
we're right
I think.
beside
I
the
think.
worst fucking person.
Oh, dude, what, the U.S.?
No, Justin Trudeau. We're right beside him.
Oh,
Horrible.
Justin Trudeau. Yeah, you guys don't like him. Yeah, he's kind of he's an
No.
interesting guy.
He's a bum.
He's a bum. He's a bum. We'll be nice. Okay, cool. Ethan, what's up? Which one you need? You need help with question 7? It's actually pretty cool. Ethan, you around?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Good, man. Okay, cool. Is this your economics class? Is this your like consumerism class or something?
No, it isn't like consumer arithmetic.
Okay, that's cool. All right,
It's-
nice.
At the top it says algebraic equations again.
Okay. Yeah. So what this is doing is we're taking a word problem and we're gonna write it out as an algebraic expression. Okay. So let's what this really means is you're gonna take words and you're gonna turn them into variables and numbers. Okay. So let's do some things here. Okay. In question 7 here, right? We have 2 things. What are the 2 objects we have?
The table
Right?
and
So-
the chair.
Chair. Okay. So I'm gonna and it's the cost, right? We care about the cost of these things, right? So I'm gonna say the cost of a table. I'm gonna say that's equal to T. Okay. And I'm gonna call the cost of a chair equal to C. Okay. That's how you always start. Like, just define the word things in here as single variables. Do you understand that? What like a single variable is?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. So now let's look at what the word says. The word says a table costs 5 times as much as a chair. Okay. So how am I going to relate the cost of a chair and the cost of a table in terms of numbers if I say that a table costs 5 times as much as a chair?
I don't understand.
It's okay. All right, let's think of how would I represent this as an equation? Okay, well, let's do an easy one here. Let's say that like Shaq's points is equal to S, right? And Ethan's points is equal to E, okay? And let's say in Fortnite, for example, Ethan gets the same number of points as Shaq. How would I write that as an equation in terms of E and S?
I don't know. E equals S.
Yes, E equals S, okay? That's an equation, right? Okay. Now, we know Shaq is very good at Warzone. You're getting better at Warzone. But let's say, for instance, that Shaq's points are always 3 times what Ethan's are. Like, Shaq gets 3 times the number of kills. You know, you're getting better. And we got some wins last time. That's pretty dope. But so let's say that like Shaq has 3 times Ethan's points, right? How would I write that as an equation? Remember when they were equal, we just said S was equal to E. How do I say Shaq is 3 times Ethan's points?
I don't know.
Okay.
3 times S equals E.
So that would be Ethan is 3 times Shaq. Shaq being 3 times Ethan is S equals 3 times E. It's the other way around. I know that sounds backwards sometimes. I know it does. It always confuses people, right? But do you see this, for instance? Shaq, right, is Ethan's points 3 times. E plus E plus E, right? Plus E. So Shaq is equal to 3E. Okay? That's the hardest thing, honestly, in this Ethan, is knowing where to put the number, okay? But always think about it. Like, which one... I know here, this looks like it's the bigger number, you know, the 3E. But really, Shaq is equal to 3E. And that's bigger than just 1E, right? Ethan is only just 1E, right? Is 1E this case, right? Shaq is 3 E's. Do you see how Shaq is bigger than Ethan then? I know you probably don't want to keep hearing that Shaq is better than Ethan, but it's just it's in Warzone. In Fortnite, honestly, I put you guys as probably equal. I'd probably give you a little bit of the advantage just because you know how to build better. But yeah.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean?
Like you know how to from what I've seen whenever we play like the what was it called, like Tilted Towers or something.
build?
No,
Oh,
no, not
yeah,
no
Tilted
build.
Towers.
Whenever we play like Tilted Towers or whatnot, right? And like it's you and Shaq like 1v1ing, you almost always win because you know how to like build up better than he does.
Yeah, I might be better. I might be the best of one than everyone, you know.
Yes, I think so. Yeah, it would be interesting to see you guys on a no build mode. I would be curious about that. But anyways, okay, let's get back to this. All right, a table costs 5 times as much as a chair. Okay, so if a table was the same amount as a chair, I would say T is equal to C. All right, but that's not what the case is. A table is 5 times as much as a chair. How am I going to write that in terms of numbers?
Oh wait. A table. Could you repeat that?
Yeah. A table costs 5 times as much as a chair. Okay. So how am I going to write that in terms of numbers? And there's variables here.
Numbers. Are you taking the $6,000 or the 20?
No, we're just looking at the 5.
Okay, is it like I don't know. C equals T times 5?
C equals T times 5. So that would be a chair costing 5 times as much as a table. Okay?
No,
Yeah.
is it T equals C times 5 then?
Good. Yes. Yes. T is equal to
What is
C
this?
times 5. Do you see that?
Kind of, but for real though, it's getting hard.
Well, let's think about this. Say the chair was $100. How much would the table be?
Yeah, $500.
Right? Yeah. Always just plug in numbers, right? The table is 5 times as much as the chair. So if the chair is $100, the table needs to be 500, right? So T, the amount the table is, 500, right, is equal to C, the 100, times 5. Okay? That's our first equation. And you always want to rearrange these, Ethan, in like this. T equals 5C. That's what you really want to write it as. Okay? Always put the number before the variable.
Oh.
Okay?
Sorry, Dr. Go, what happens if you like put C5?
It's just it's kind of weird. Just don't do it. Like that. Like this we don't do this in math. Just do 5C for me. You know. Yes, okay. Shifter's too funny, bro. Okay. Okay, so the next question here is, for $6,000, a trader can buy 20 more chairs than tables. Wow, that's a hard one. Okay. Geez, this is such a jump for me to teach you this, but okay. All right, we have to write another equation here. Okay. Okay. 20 more chairs than tables. Okay.
Or do you think this is too big and you could just set an easier example?
No, I mean, you have to eventually do this, right?
Maybe
Yeah.
I'll eventually do it, yes.
No, it's definitely useful. Okay. Let me think here for a second. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's okay, here's the question I want to ask. Okay. So, how many tables can I buy with $6,000?
You need to multiply 6,000 by 5.
No. Let's think. Don't even worry about the 5 stuff yet. Let's say, for instance, that let's say for an example, let's say a table costs $100, right? How many can I buy with $1,000?
Oh, 10.
Good. Where'd you get that from?
$10? Or
Yeah.
no, not $10, but you can get 10 chairs.
How did you do it? How did you do that?
You multiply 100 by 10.
Good. Really, what you did is you did 1,000 divided by 100, which was equal to 10, right?
Now let me ask you this: where do you get 1K from?
I'm just making this up. I'm just trying to show something. Okay.
I don't
Alright.
know the 1,000. Where did you get the 1,000 from?
I made it up. I just made it up. I'm just trying to like show a concept. Okay. Which is that the number of chairs you can buy or the number of things you can buy is always how much money divided by the cost of each thing. Okay. So in this case, let's look at this. Okay. So let's look at so the number of tables I can buy, right? That's going to be equal to 6,000 divided by the cost of a table. Does that make sense?
6,000. Could you retrace that?
Retrace that? What do you mean retrace that?
I mean, like replay it again. Like like say it again, but make it a bit simpler.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Let me think. Number of tables I can buy with $6,000, okay, is going to equal $6,000 divided by the price of a table, of a single table, right? Does this make sense? How this is the number of tables you can buy? It's how much money you have divided by how much each one costs.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense.
Okay, cool. All right. How would I write the number of chairs I can buy with $6,000?
With $6,000.
Mm-hmm.
Do you divide the 6,000 with the 20?
No, 6,000 is now going to be divided by C. That's the cost of a chair, right?
Oh, right.
Right. Again, like if I had $1,000 and each thing was $100, right? That would get you 10, right? It's always how much money you have divided by how much each one costs to get how many you could buy. Okay. All right. This I can also write as a fraction. This is 6,000 divided by T, right? And this is also equal to 6,000 divided by C.
Divided by C.
Good. Okay, good. Here's the next thing. Here's where the 20 comes into play. Okay. It says a trader can buy 20 more chairs than tables. Okay. So, the number of chairs he can buy here, right? Which is 6,000. So here we go. Number of chairs is how would I write that the number of chairs is 20 more than the number of tables?
Okay, could you teach me then? Could you teach me that thing?
Well, okay, it's the same thing here. Okay, so if the number of chairs is 20 more than the number of tables, it means the number of chairs is equal to the number of tables plus 20. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Right? 20
What's
more
up?
chairs
What's
than
up?
tables. What?
I said, what's up?
What's up? What's up, internal dude? Good to see you, brother. Okay. Does this make sense so far, right?
Kind of, yeah, kind of makes sense. But
So let's say like I have 6 more tables than chairs, okay? If I had the same number of chairs and tables, right, that would just be T equals C, right?
Yes.
If I have 6 more tables, that's going to be T is equal to C plus 6. See how T is the number of chairs plus 6? That means it's 6 more.
All right.
Okay. I'm getting there. All right. So, number of chairs that I can buy is equal to the number of tables I can buy plus 20. All right. And let's remember, what was the equation for the number of chairs I could buy? That was over here.
So it's 6,000 divided by C.
6,000 divided by C is equal to 6,000 divided by T plus 120. Okay. This is
Where
our
did you get
equation.
120 from?
Sorry, plus 20, not 120, plus 20. Right? Because number of chairs was number of tables plus 20. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, in order to solve this, I need these variables to be the same. Okay? This is an algebra thing here, right? Where I'm going to do something called... Pardon?
I I don't know. I just took a lucky guess, but I could see T being or no.
No. Yeah, no. If I need these to be this. I need one variable in an equation, right? I can't have two. If I have like x plus y equals 2, I can't solve for this because I don't know what both of these things are. I can only know what one of them is. What you're going to use here, Ethan, is you're going to use the first equation we came up with, right? Which is that the cost of a table was 5 times the cost of a chair. And we're going to use that to plug it in here. Okay? So this is going to be 6,000 over C is equal to 6,000. And instead of T here, Ethan, I'm going to write 5C. Okay? Instead of T.
Okay.
Plus 20. All right? This isn't so bad now, okay? Because now I can simplify this, all right? So 6,000 over C is equal to 6,000 over 5C. I can divide the 6,000 by 5 to call this 1,200 over C.
Yeah.
Okay? Plus 20, all right? The reason why I wanted to do that, Ethan, is because I want these to be the same denominator, right? And I'll show you why. Because if I subtract this over, okay, let's say I minus 1,200 over C. Minus 1,200 over C. Now I'm going to get 6,000 over C minus 1,200 over C is equal to 20. These are the same denominator, which is nice. So now this is going to be 4,800 over C is equal to 20. Do you know how to solve for
How
C
is that
here?
even 20 then?
Pardon?
Wait, hold on. You're asking me what is a C in this case?
Yes, we're trying to get to C. We're trying to get to here.
All right. Do you divide the 4.8K by 20?
You could do that, right? I could divide by 20, divide by 20. That's going to get me, fuck, what is that going to be? 24. 24 over C is equal to 1, okay? Right? Because if I divide this by 20, 20 over 20 is going to be 1.
And 20 into that.
Okay. And this over 20 is equal to 24. So how do I get to C? How do I get to C here?
I don't know.
Okay.
Could you help me?
I can. 24 over C is equal to 1. I want to get C equals something, right? C is on the bottom here. The trick to do here is to multiply both sides by C. Because you see how these will cancel?
Me.
Yeah.
Do you see that?
Yes, I do.
Good. So this tells me that C, which is the cost of a chair, is $24. Okay? Which
All right.
I can now go up here to find the cost of a table, right? So if the cost of a chair was $24, the cost of a table is 5 times that. And so a table is going to cost $120. Do we see that?
All right.
Cool. And yeah, that's it. You're done.
What's up, Dr. Lord? How you been?
Good, man, dude. That was a fucking bender of a question. Like, holy fuck. Demented and you
I'm just drawing.
both good. I'm glad. I saw you. Yeah, Demented and Ethan both asked like massive questions. These are massive questions, honestly.
Yeah, my bad, bro.
No, it's good. I like it. It's good. It's like, it's like going to the gym. It's like a good workout. It's like, it's just, but Jesus, it takes a lot of time.
I was just thinking about searching up for that
Can we do
equation and give it to you.
What about the equation? Internal?
I was
That's
thinking about
one thing, though.
that equation to give it to you.
Oh yeah, quadratic
solve it.
quadratic. Yeah, quadratic equation's a good thing. It is. I probably don't have time today, but I can do it Monday. I want to try and do TCOs before we got 5 minutes. Nice, Ethan. All right.
Now I got 22. I got 22 now.
Nice, dude. Nice, bro. Okay. What did you ask here, teacup? What is the derivative of this to the third? Oh, it's too funny.
Yo, back to calculus.
Back to calculus.
Oh yeah, are you gonna do the gym and grades bond coins yet?
Yes, I'll get to them. I'm busy. Don't worry. I'll get
Wait,
to them.
also one thing I wanna ask one thing about that.
What's up?
You said that you weren't resetting tiers or something.
I think I'm gonna. I still have to debate about it, man. I'm still like trying to figure it out. But I think what I want to do is I want to do kind of like a prestige system, instead of
And
doing
what's that?
For instance, if you're in between like tier 2 and 3 right now, instead of resetting it so you go way back down to 1, I do it so you just can complete out to 3 and then you can redo 1, 2, 3. You know, that's what I'm thinking about doing.
Yeah, I'm good
You
with that.
No.
you guys have already
Say that
gotten
in
what
simple
you
words.
got. You guys have already gotten 1, 2, and 3, so it'll just it's kind of like a reset for you, but it's more like you can then get 1 and 2 again, and then you can get. But it's like prestige level 2 is like what it is.
Do you get better
So
vibes?
could you say that in
I would
basic
love to give you
words?
better prizes, but I need more funding. Honestly, that's literally
Okay.
like this whole project is costing me a lot of money, and I don't have any. So I want to give you guys better prizes. Believe me, I do. I just can't literally afford them.
Can we do mine in 3 minutes? I
I
got
mean, it's okay. It's okay if you can give us better prizes. I'm grateful for it.
Yes, I appreciate it. You guys are good. Again, my whole goal is it'll get there. It'll get there. It's just like I'm in like a weird in between period now where like we're on the cusp
Okay, let's give it a minute.
of getting more funding so that I can give you guys better prizes, but we're at an in between is what it is. I need more time honestly to just like spend on like fundraising, which is unfortunately going to be less time with you guys because that's what someone's got to do it. Someone's got to go get us money. Okay. This is
Can we just do this like really quickly?
well, no, I don't want to just do something really quickly. What?
I don't have a lot of time.
Oh, I know, but you know that's what happens sometimes. You know, we spend a lot of time on stuff. Okay, this is technically called the chain rule. That's what this is called. Okay, which I'll explain real quick. I'll explain like a quick way to do it, and then we can go over like a better way to do it next time. So let's say I have like something like a to the third. What would the derivative of this be?
A to the third. It's been so long. Let's see.
Well, you gotta remember it.
it.
I can't keep teaching a
A to
goldfish.
the third.
What would it be?
No, that's not how you do it. Cause you don't have the equals. The equal doesn't mean anything. That's not right.
Well, I'm just saying,
That's
what's the
a lot.
derivative of this? What's DDA of this?
A to the third.
Yeah, what's the derivative of a to the third?
Oh, I would just be. Wouldn't that just be 3a squared?
Yes, perfect, dude. Yes, good. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so, let's say we had a to the 1/3. What would the derivative of that be?
Wait, the thing is 1/3.
Yeah, just a to the 1/3. A to the 1/3, right?
That's gonna be a fraction. It's gonna be like. Wait, no. So it's gonna be. So you have 3a, 2/3, and then you're gonna have the one above it.
No, not quite. So remember, you bring this down, you multiply it. So this is 1/3 a, okay? And then you drop the
Yeah.
power by 1.
Yeah.
So what's 1/3 minus 1?
1/3 minus 1. Gotta pull up my calculator. I'm just-
No, no. You should know how to do this in your head, dog. What?
It's negative 2/3.
Yes, yes. If you ever have this and you're confused, just do it this way. Do 1 minus 1/3 and then just make it negative. This is 2/3. Make it
Oh.
negative. It's negative 2/3, right? So good.
Okay.
This is all right. Good. That's what it would be. All right. However, and the reason why I said a to the 1/3, do you see how they had like a cubed root here over all this stuff, right?
Yes. Yep.
Cubed roots are the same thing as writing something to the 1/3 power. That's why I did it. Okay. All right. Here's what the chain rule says. Okay. So, I know how to take the derivative of, something to the 1/3, right? I don't necessarily know how to take the derivative of this whole thing to the 1/3, right?
Mhm.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call this something. I'm going to call this whatever this something. I'm going to call this like equal to A, okay? And I'm going to be like, okay, cool. Here's how you write derivatives. So what we're going to say is we're trying to figure out what this whole thing here is, which is with respect to x, because the derivative of this, they want d dx of this. And let's just say this thing is equal to y. Let's just say this is equal to y. So they want to know what dy dx is, okay? What the chain rule says is that dy dx is going to be equal to dy dA times dA dx.
Okay.
This is the fancy term for it. You see how the dA's cancel here and you get dy dx, okay?
Yeah.
What this means is that if I take the derivative of this thing y with respect to a, and a can be whatever I want, I'm just going to call this whole thing equal to a, right? I'm going to say that this whole thing is equal to 4 plus 5x squared, right? Okay?
Yeah.
So now what I have is a to the 1/3, which if this is y, right? dy dA, you already figured it out. That's 1/3 a to the negative 2/3. Okay, cool. That's what this is, right?
Times. You guys
Times.
dropped the power by 1, do you not?
I did. It was 1/3.
Oh,
Dropping
yeah.
it by 1 is negative 2/3. Okay. Times
yeah.
dA dx. Okay. Let's remember what a was. A is this bitch. So what is the derivative of this with respect to x?
Well, we don't have. You can't drop the power because.
You can. This is the same thing as x to the 0.
Oh. Wait, so
This is called a constant. No,
It's
no.
gonna be negative.
No, no,
1.
no, 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 no. Because you drop this out. It's 0 times something. So it's just 0.
Oh, so it's just gonna be 0.
That is 0. Good. And then what's this?
1.
No. Well, yeah, this is... No, this is going to drop down to a
That's-
1. But you got to multiply it first.
Well, yeah, so it'll be 10. 10x1.
X to the 1, which is 10x. Okay, cool. All right. So, now we can do our chain rule, right? Which is just equal to dy dA. So that was 1/3 a to the negative 2/3 times dA dx, which is just 10x, okay? The last thing here is that I don't want this in terms of a. Like, I don't want a anywhere. Like, a is some made-up variable I came up with. It doesn't fucking mean anything. But I said that a was equal to this. So you're just going to plug that back in. So this is going to be 1/3, and a was 4 plus 5x squared to the negative 2/3 times 10x. And there you go. That's it. You're done.
I gotta go. Bye.
What's up?
I'm gonna go. Bye.
Okay, good. You don't want to play Roblox with us? Oh, he's gone already? Okay, cool. What's up? Who's talking here? What's up? What's up?
Hello.
What's up, Demented? What's up, Demented? What's up, Internal?
Tired, frustrated.
Tired and frustrated? What are you tired and frustrated, dude? It's Friday, man.
It's Friday.
Work.
They gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the. Okay, well, if no one here, Demented, you want to? I'll go overtime with you, dude. You want to just wrap this out, dude. When's your test on this?
Monday.
No, nah. I already finished all my tasks. Don't worry.
Yeah, but here, let me help Demented because his test is literally this weekend. All right.
Oh,
here,
demented.
Demented.
I'm tired.
You're good, dude. You're good, brother, dude. Are you doing anything fun this weekend, Internal man? You doing anything fun?
Working with my dad.
That's cool, dude. Doing some welding?
Yeah. We've been doing the same shitty gate
Yeah.
or door for this past OS week, and the person who contracted us keeps having a complaint about this, that. Now we finally finished. He called us back telling us that he wants it an inch taller and an inch closer.
Oh man, dude, I hate when people tell you they want one thing and then they don't do it, and then they just it's the next, and you're just like, what? I didn't ask for this.
And it's just by 1 inch. He wanted closer and taller by 1 inch.
Yeah.
What's the point of an extra inch, bruh? And why
Yeah,
they said
what's-
all the way
yeah.
at the end?
I mean, an extra inch can count sometimes.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's what's up. Okay. All right, here, Demented. Let's finish out some of your physics here. I want to make sure you don't fucking fail your exam. Okay. All right. Let's look at this next question. A driver of a car is going 90 kilometers an hour before he suddenly sees the lights of a barrier 40 meters ahead. It takes him 0.75 seconds before he applies the brakes. Yes, right. Reaction time. You can't do stuff instantly. And once he begins to hit the brake, he decelerates at a rate of 10 meters per second squared, okay? Does he hit the barrier? That's the question. That's kind of a cool one. All right, this one isn't as bad as the first one was, okay? Okay. First thing to see with all this stuff here, Dimensions, like, let's figure out what the numbers are, okay? What is this 90 kilometers per hour?
Speed.
Good,
Got the
speed.
speed.
This is the initial speed is what this is, okay?
Mhm.
V0 is equal to 90 kilometers per hour. Okay, now here's the other thing. These are bad units.
No.
We don't like kilometers per hour. What units do we like?
Meters per second.
Good. Yes. How do I get this? How do I get meters per second out of 90 kilometers per hour?
Scientific notation, I think it was called.
Stoichiometry. Here's
Oh.
what you do. How many, question mark, right? Meters per second is equal to 90 kilometers in 1 hour. That's what we do. Okay?
There is 10 to the power of 3
Okay.
per kilometer.
Yeah, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to write by fractions here, okay? So
Yeah.
what do I,
fractions.
these are all, these are called conversion factors, or is what they're
Oh
called?
yeah, conversion factors. that's what it's
Conversion factor. What's the conversion factor between kilometers and meters?
called.
What do we know about kilometers and
it's
meters?
1,000.
Which one is it? Which one's the 1,000?
The kilometers.
How
No,
would
the
you say
meters,
it?
because you multiply.
So it's 1,000 meters equals 1 kilometer. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put 1 kilometer on the bottom here and 1,000 meters up here because these are gonna cancel. Okay. Internal, aren't you taking physics as well, dog? Aren't you taking physics?
Yeah.
Oh, so dude, this is probably very related to like what you're doing, man. So you know, this probably help you out.
No,
This,
we're
this
doing
stuff.
a whole different thing.
What are you guys doing?
We're right now we were doing when we were doing kinematics equations, velocity, distance.
Yeah, that's what these.
this
That's
is
what
the
this is.
exact
That's what
thing.
this is, bro.
No, but with different equations. Like, let me remember the equations because
Yeah. Did the equations look something like this, brother? Did they look like this? Do they look like this, dude?
no, that's the second. That's the second kinematics equation. That's the first.
And that's the third. Yeah, there's only
We
three.
used to
Or
have
is,
another one. There was another one. I'm trying to remember.
it's probably this
That's
one.
the first and second kinematics.
It's probably this one.
No, it was that one. We still haven't done that one.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
Well,
probably
the-
one of the 5 fabs.
The Fab, dude. What the fuck is that Fab 5 bullshit,
Listen, man,
dog,
I
dude?
don't even know what fucking fab means.
Fab
They just come
5,
up with-
dude. What? Well, Fab. Okay, the
What
reason
the
why they
fuck
call
is
it the
that?
well, the reason why they call it the Fab 5, I think, is because is that what the Beatles? No, the Beatles are the Fab
Yo,
4.
I got my laptop. I could
Yeah. Okay. Anyways. All right. Good. Okay. You see how kilometers are going to cancel with kilometers? We're at meters. How do we get
Yeah.
from hours to seconds?
It would be 3,600 seconds
Good.
in 1 hour.
So I'm going to put 30. I'm going to put 1 hour on the top here. I'm going to put 3,600 seconds. Okay. Cool.
Mhm.
You see how hours are going to cancel, and we just got seconds left. Okay.
Mhm.
Now I multiply this through, right? So this is
Yep.
going to be 90,000 over 3,600. So you multiply all this, you get a number. You multiply all this, you get a number. Then you divide the two. All right. So that's going to end up being. Where's my calculator? Okay. What? 90, 1, 2, 3 divided by 3,600. That's good. Oh, 25. Nice. It's a nice number. That's great.
Oh my
Okay.
god, I love the
Love
teacher
that.
now.
Yeah, we were doing elevator problems. We were doing like vectors, graphing, elevator.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a little bit more advanced. That's a little bit more advanced. Okay, okay. Okay, good. All right. This is 25 meters per second. Okay, cool. All right. We got that done. All right. The barrier is 40 meters ahead. Okay. That's kind of a cool thing to think about. All right. So what's happening is, right, we got, this is like the, I don't know, the barrier. This is like, this is death. This is not a good time. Right. And
Yeah.
this distance, this is where like the car starts, right? And this distance right here is going to be 40 meters, okay? That's what that tells us, okay? It takes the driver 0.75 seconds before he applies the brakes, okay? So what we're going to know is if this is t equals 0, right? He doesn't start applying the brakes, right, until he's here, okay? Which is t equals 0.75, okay?
Mhm.
And they want to know...
He's too slow.
He is too slow. Yeah, maybe he drank too many Coronas or something.
For real.
Gotta decrease the reaction time.
That be me. That be me.
No, you're too young for the Coronas,
mind.
dude.
They're nasty.
Why I?
Yeah,
No,
Corona's it's a
when
decent
you
light
know
beer.
people-
Decent light beer.
Bud Light better.
Bud
Personally,
Light?
that's my
Ew,
favorite.
gross. No. Ew. Bud Light. Ugh.
What do you like?
I like Coronas. Coronas are nice. Modelo's nice. No, I don't really like Tecate. Trying to think. Whatever. Beer is beer. Okay. Okay.
You've been having too many beers.
Yeah, I haven't been. I haven't been having too many beer. He says he deaccelerates at a rate of 10 meters per second squared. What's that number mean?
A
Good. A is equal to
Equals
negative
10.
-10 because it's
Oh,
decelerating.
that's where
okay?
that fucking 5 fab.
Yeah,
thing
that's where that
comes in.
5 fab bullshit comes in, but you don't really need it. This is A equals -10. Okay, cool.
I haven't even heard of that shit. What
I
the
know,
hell
right?
even is that?
Listen,
I don't
it's
know,
something
dude.
Canadian. You won't need to know about it.
It is
It's
something Canadian,
bullshit.
dude. That's some Canadian bullshit, dude.
Okay.
He's like, I don't even know that.
Yeah, because I'm in Texas and never heard of that shit.
Yeah, no. Yeah. All right, so velocity here is 25, right? And then 0.75 seconds later, his velocity is still 25 because he's too slow to know to hit the brakes. But then eventually, right, at some mystery time here, okay, his velocity is going to be equal to 0, all right? And we want to figure out
For some reason.
how far that distance is, okay?
Yeah.
All right. The first thing we're going to figure out, Demented, is how far does he travel in that 0.75 seconds that he's, like, too drunk to, like, hit the brakes? How do we figure that out?
Use one of the equations.
Good. Which equation am I going to use here?
So we
Is the
have
second one, right?
So the second one,
That's the first one.
well, the second one,
Yeah.
it would be the first one,
It's
right?
the first one because the first one. Yeah.
The first one has the
Because I called it
positions,
the
right?
second one.
Yeah.
Has the velocities. Okay, good. What's his acceleration when he's, like, not hitting the brakes?
90 kilometers or
Zero.
No, it's
Oh,
0.
25.
It's 0. It's
Oh,
0. It's 0. Acceleration is change in
Zero.
velocity. So remember,
Um,
from here to here, there's no deacceleration because he's
No.
too drunk to hit the brakes. So we're gonna use this equation, right? But this part is all gonna be 0. So we're just gonna use this, okay? So what we're gonna get, right?
equations.
You can't. Well, but this is 0. We're just gonna say A equals 0. If A equals 0, this whole thing goes away, right? So x is
Final
equal.
position equals.
Good. Equals the initial position. I'm just going to
Final
call this x
position.
equals 0. I'm gonna call this x equals 0, right? Plus the initial velocity, right, which was 25, times the time, which is 0.75, and then plus all the acceleration and whatnot. But we don't have any of that, right? Because that's all 0. That 1/2 AT squared term, this is all 0 because the acceleration is 0, right?
Yep.
Okay,
So it
good.
all cancels out.
All cancels out. All right. So I can calculate this, right? This is what is this? 25 times 0.75.
times 0.75.
Good. That's 18.75. Okay. So he's already gotten 18.75 meters closer to death after not hitting the brakes. Okay. So we know this is 18.75, right? The next thing we want to figure out, Demented, is once he hits the brakes, how far does he go until he stops? Okay.
So you would minus what's called 40 meters minus 18.75, which is up with the rest of the distance, and then we could use that.
Sorry? Yeah, I could get this, right? But how do I figure out this distance? How do I figure out how much distance it takes for him to stop?
Oh,
So let's look again, let's look at what we have, right? Okay. So I have my initial velocity, right? My initial velocity is still 25, right? I have my acceleration.
Give him 3 more Coronas and he'll stop by hitting a lamp.
This is -10. What's his final velocity?
0.
0. Good. Okay, good. All right. And then we don't know the time. We don't know the time yet, but we don't care, right? But what are we looking for, right? We know his initial, we're going to call his initial position, let's call this 18.75, right? Because I'm going to call this like 0, right? The final position is what we're trying to figure out. We're trying to figure that out, dude, right? Okay, so let's take all this, right? And let's see which equation are we going to use.
It would be the third one.
Good. This third one, right? Okay. Because I have my final velocity. I have my initial velocity,
the
right?
triangle means delta, right?
Good,
I'm trying to
yes.
remember.
Delta, that means delta. That's the change in position. So delta is the same
Yeah.
thing as x final minus x initial, which is the same thing as just x minus
Yeah,
x
that's
naught.
first thing we learned.
Good. Yeah. Good. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna use this equation. Okay. So we're gonna have v squared final velocity 0 minus the initial velocity, right, which is 25 squared, equals 2 times the acceleration, which is -10, times the change in position, which is the final position minus the initial position, 18.75. Okay? Does that make sense, Demented?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So this is
Demented,
this
you're
is
looking at
name.
it wrong.
This is what is this? This is
You're gonna
25.
have total bullshit on it. Trust me.
He's called bullshit. Here we go. -625 equals -20, and then this is x minus 18.75. What am I going to do next in the algebra step here?
You would get rid of the shit that was in front, which is the 20. So you
Good.
Because it's already a negative.
It's a negative. So, but I can't add because this is being multiplied by this whole thing.
Oh,
right?
so you divide.
Good. Divide this by
It's
-20.
20x minus. Oh, I thought
Yeah,
you
so
meant-
you could. So you're right, internal. You could distribute it, but it's easier for me to just divide it out here so I don't have to like do it again, right? So I'm just going to do this
Okay.
625. This is an algebra trick, which I'll teach you guys all the algebra tricks. So this is 31.25, okay? So now I have 31.25 equals
now the
this.
TX and center.
Yeah, so now this is a TID4 emulator. So I can just get rid of the parentheses now because like there's
Yeah, one of the
nothing being
new-
multiplied. What do I do next?
Yeah.
What's the next step here?
Since it's going x minus 18, you would minus.
You got
Wouldn't
it.
you add
Yes.
18.75?
Add 18.75. Good, yes.
Perfect.
Add 18.75 to each case, right?
On both sides.
Good.
And more.
Oh, this is too funny. So 31.25 plus 18.75 is going to be 50. So x equals 50. All right? That's what we're going to get. So let's remember, that's what his final position is. His final position is 50, all right? But how far away is the barrier?
40.
40. So does he hit the barrier?
Very much so. And he goes fucking flying.
Yes. So this is yes. So this is yes. He does hit the barrier. Yeah, because he stops way here. He's dead. Okay, what would the maximum speed be at which the car could travel and not hit the barrier? Wow, that's a fucking bitch.
What am I? Why do I care about that? The dude's dead.
Well, now you have to redo everything here, but this is a variable. Yeah, you have instead of this being 25 Demented, you have to make this a variable. We're gonna call this we're gonna call this the speed S that we're gonna solve for, right? I know this is kind of dumb. All right.
Oh damn.
So x
You
right
do
is
this
equal to 0.75. Yeah, this is difficult. X equals 0.75 S. All right, then we go back here. Oh man, but I erased everything. Oh no. Fuck me, dude. It's okay. All right, we'll do it here.
Skip it. It's
Final
fine.
velocity. No, it's okay. 0 minus the initial velocity, still 25 squared, equals 2 times the acceleration minus 10. Okay, but here's cool. The change in position is now, instead of it being the 18.75, it's 0.75 times whatever the speed was, right? So that's 0.75 S.
And make you stop blinking.
Wait, actually, no. Sorry. Remember, this is final minus initial. I want the final position to be 40. I want it to just barely stop at 40, okay?
Yeah.
And then that's minus 0.75 S. Oh, and then here's the cooler thing here. Here's the cooler thing here, actually, Demented. This initial velocity is no longer 25. It's S. We don't know what it is, okay? What I did here is, instead of solving this question here, where I know that he's going 25 meters per second when he starts, I replaced this Demented with a variable. called S. Okay? Does that make sense? Demented. Does it? Does it make sense? It's yeah. We're trying to solve for this, okay? And I'm going to go through the problem as if I'm doing it again, right? Remember, I found out how far he went here by doing the time, 0.75 times the speed. But that speed is now just S. I don't know that's 25. And then when I go here, right, to write out my equation of, like, how far does he travel, I'm going to force him to only travel to 40. Okay? And now I'm going to solve for S doing this, okay? So this gets me negative S squared equals negative 20. Then this is 40 minus 0.75 S. This is a quadratic equation, unfortunately, is what it is. Okay.
Oh hell no!
Yeah, dude, your teacher's a cunt, dude. This is like what? How are you?
There's no way there's gonna be on an exam.
How are you?
There's no way there's gonna be on an
How are you supposed to? I mean, I'll show you how you do this. Okay, here's what you do. Move this over. Okay, so we're gonna say 0. Can you use a calculator on your test, Demented?
Yeah.
Can you use a graphing calculator?
No.
Oh fuck.
Is it lockdown browser? Because I know how to get
All
out
right.
of those.
All right, I'll show you. I'll show you do it. I'll show you do it. Okay. Move this over. Okay, so I get 0 equals S squared. Okay, now I need to distribute this, right? And this is S squared minus 80
I gotta do a bunch more
plus 20 times 0.75 is 15. 15S. Oh, okay, this actually isn't too bad. Okay, so we get 0 equals S squared plus 15S minus 80. Okay? Okay, this is a quadratic equation you need to solve. You need to solve for S. Do you know how to solve the
Yeah.
quadratic equation?
Very much not.
No?
Yeah. Me neither.
Okay, here's what we do. If you have ax squared plus bx plus c, the equation is x is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac.
Oh, this one, yeah. Okay, now I remember.
Okay. In this case, the b is 15, a is just 1, c is negative 80. Okay. So I'm going to get x is equal to negative 15 plus or minus the square root of b squared, so that's 225, minus, so plus 4 times 80, all over 2a. That's all over 2. Okay. So negative 15 plus or minus the square root of 320 plus 225. Man, that's annoying.
That's
225 plus 320, 545. Oh my god. Over 2. Okay. So I'm going to use the plus solution. Okay. So we're going to do 545 to the 0.5, which is that. Minus 15 divided by 2. I'm going to get 4.17. Okay?
Oh my god.
So S is equal to 4.17 meters per second. Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what the answer is. 4.17 meters per second. Do they give you the answer? I don't think they give you the answer to this one though, do they?
No, they didn't.
Okay. You would technically need to convert. You would. I think she'd probably want you to convert this back into kilometers per hour. So you got to like do the whole.
What?
Multiply by 3,600 and divide by 1,000 or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's do this last part here. These are good. These are good. Velocity versus time graphs. Okay. All right. Which intervals show negative velocity? Okay, cool. Where's the velocity negative here?
It's on the third one.
Right, just here, right?
Yeah.
Just here and here. This is also right below 0.
Yeah.
So you would say 10 to 20. Okay?
Yep.
That's where the negative velocity, okay? Ooh, which intervals show positive acceleration, okay? What do you know about acceleration and velocity?
It is what's it called? Linear.
Acceleration is the slope of velocity. Okay. The reason for that
Also be 0 for
is
5.
is delta v over delta t. So 0 to 5. What's the slope of the velocity curve here? Is it positive or negative?
Positive.
No.
No, negative.
It's sloping down, right? So this is negative. This is negative acceleration. So where's their positive acceleration?
There's no one.
Where is this thing sloping up?
It's not. It's sloping down. So why?
No, it slopes down here. There's no slope here. There's no slope here. What's the slope here?
Oh, it's 10 to 15.
Good. Yep. Okay, I kind of give you the other answer, right? Or no, here we go. Velocity is equal to 0. Okay, where's the velocity equal to 0?
The second one.
Good, 5 to 10.
Yeah, 5 to 10.
Okay, where's the acceleration 0?
So it's not there.
So acceleration is the slope. Where is the slope of this graph equal to 0?
Oh, 0 to 5 again.
Oh, anymore. I'm all lost. What shit
Wouldn't it be
going
0
on?
to 5?
No, the slope is negative here. A zero slope means it's flat. Where's it flat?
Oh, flat, 5 to 10.
5 to 10
And
and
15 to
15 to 20. Okay, good. All right. All right. What is the velocity at 6 seconds? This is kind of cool.
It'd be
You
0.
gotta
Good. Velocity 6.
You gotta
Here.
do slope here, don't
0. Yeah. Velocity at 19, right, is here, which is, I don't know, is it
Negative 1.
-1 meters per second, right? And then units of acceleration. What are the units for acceleration?
Seconds.
No.
Oh,
Acceleration.
miles per hour.
No, that's velocity.
Oh,
Let's
so
remember.
fucking nice.
Let's remember. Position is meters. Velocity
Yeah,
is
meters per second
change in
square.
meters. Yes, well, let's get that.
meters per
Velocity's
second square.
velocity is change in position over change in time, so that's meters per second, okay?
Oh,
And then acceleration is the change in velocity over the change in time, okay?
Mhm.
So that's this thing divided by seconds again. So that's meters per second divided by seconds. This is the same thing as meters per second squared.
No,
Cool?
I always gotta memorize that. Don't give us a point if you don't put the unit.
No. All right. We had an extended office hours today. It's cool. A little Friday bonus. I wanted to make sure you get through this Demented, before your test on Monday.
So much.
You're welcome, dude. But yeah, come to me sooner with this stuff, please.
Yeah, 100%.
Because this honestly takes like 2 days to go through. But hopefully this makes more sense to you.
It does. Thank you so much.
Again, all of this is recorded on Discord. There's a VOD for it, and also I'll put it on YouTube. So I would highly recommend you try to go through these questions again, but then watch the YouTube as I do it, to figure it out. Anyways, cool, man. All right. That's it for office hours. Thank you everyone for joining. We had a fun time here. I got 30 minutes to play some video games. If anyone wants to play video games, who wants to play some?
People were waiting for recess. Huh,
I
can't
know.
believe it.
I can't believe people are waiting too. Well, I mean, Teacup left. He said he was gonna play Roblox, so I was like, oh, no one wants to play Roblox anymore. Whatever. You guys let me
Fortnite,
know.
then. I'm down.
You want to play Fortnite? I'm down to play Fortnite. You guys want to play Fortnite? I like Fortnite.
Okay.
Yeah, Fortnite's fun. Fuck it. Yeah, let's play some Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Yeah, let's play some Fortnite. What do I need to do? Oh, sorry. I need to
I'm
boot
down.
up my
I'm-
stream. Let me
I
boot
got
up my.
Switch right here with me.
Nice, dude. Let me boot up my streaming PC real quick here, guys.
Playing Fortnite.
Yeah, we're gonna play Fortnite.